Hi, welcome to Musicology. I decided to scrap the world of books and music theatre because I hardly do any book reviews and I hardly do any theatre reviews. So by looking at the content, I decided to change it to Musicology. So I will be reviewing all the music that I will be listening to now on. No books, no theatre, just music. But we will hit off with an artist review right away. This artist review has been around since 2002 and she hasn't done an album since then, but she is absolutely incredible. Her music was fantastic. She just did a tour for her 20th anniversary of one of her songs called Foolish, who beats the Guinness World Book Records for the longest single on the music charts. And yes, you all know who it would be if you're an R&B fan, and it is Ashanti. Ashanti is an R&B performer who's been known as the Princess of R&B, mixing her music with hip-hop, pop into R&B. It's just pure R&B at its finest. So let's kick off her discography, and it is her self-titled album in 2002, Ashanti. Chapter 2 in 2003, and her Christmas album, but I haven't listened to it as I'm in the beginning of summer, so Ashanti's Christmas will be listened to last. With all the other Christmas albums, I will be doing a whole big video wrap up of all the Christmas albums I listened to from the artist reviews I listen to. So with Kate Bush's 50 Words of Snow, that will be reviewed alongside with Ashanti's Christmas album. So Ashanti's Christmas 2003, and then Concrete Rose from 2004. That's a really great album, really enjoyed that. The Declaration 2008, and then there's a compilation album which is called The Vault, which has all the songs that she hasn't even released, so all the unreleased songs on there. I didn't review them because I only focus on studio albums. And her last and latest album, Braveheart, and then her another Christmas album that we will do for November, A Wonderful Christmas with Ashanti. So let's kick off with her. I'm going to get my notes. So I've got my notes on my phone. I was doing it on the train coming back home. So let's do Ashanti's self-titled album, which is Ashanti. I loved it. I really loved hearing back all these nostalgic classical R&B vibes from the early noughties, really early on, the beginning of the noughties in 2002. It has some really nice vibes, and it takes me back when I'm listening to when I was listening to my favorite performer of all time, which is Beyonce. Seen her twice, great performer live, and all the other great R&B performers like Rihanna, Christina Miller, Elena as well. It just takes me back listening to them when I was in primary school and secondary school, because when my sister was in secondary school and I was in primary, I get to listen to those songs all over again, and it's just absolutely beautiful. Foolish, brilliant song. I really did like Foolish. I think it was such a great song to listen to, and everything else, it's just really nice and peaceful, and it has a nice melody between her lyrics and her music. Thank You was a powerful song because it had no music into it, There is a word, but I could not pronounce it. A cappella. That's the one. A cappella, and it just works so well. As Ashanti is an actress, she has done some voice work in her albums. I really like the voice acting, like fight. It makes me feel engaged of this fight that she has between her and her boyfriend, and it just sounds so realistic. It's so good, and she's just an incredible artist. Now we will get to chapter 2. That is a really great album, really great intro to show her previous songs, like she did with Ja Rule, Always Time. I actually heard of that song before. I heard that multiple times, and it's actually one of my favourites. My favourite one is Carry On that album. I really like that. Really powerful, and it sounds so meaningful as well. Rock With You is, oh baby, really great song. If I have to say one thing and one thing only, it happens a lot on her albums. They always keep announcing the most and greatest princess of R&B, Ashanti. I'm like, yeah, we know that. Maybe it was recorded in the early noughties. They were just introducing artists like that in that way and all sorts. It just sounds a bit overdone now. I don't know if they still do it anymore, but it's just very overdone, really. I don't know if that's her style and how she likes to portray that type of vibe and to introduce artists like that. We do know who she is, we know her name, and just crack on with the song, please. It was just constantly. There's some great voice acting on this album, like Shany Shia with when they were practicing high pitched tones and everything. Really great album. And then we get to Concrete Rose. Now this I really like. She her album, in her intro, she display how she wrote her music, and she likes to do a mixture of hip hop and R&B. That is really great. I really enjoyed that. I like the compilations of two genres blending together, and she's really good at experimenting those two genres colliding together. I really enjoy that, and I consider this album as my favourite. Only You, I was happy that I found out that album was actually by her. I actually knew that song so early on. I was just like, I know this song. I love this song. I really know this song really well. I can't believe it's been so long I listened to noughties of R&B, and I was just like, when I heard that song, I was like, oh my god, that is fantastic. I love the intro, and it's just really good. Focus, great song. It reminded me a bit of Luther Vandross a little bit, really. But that song, when it give me that vibe of Luther Vandross, and with the blues mixed in and all that, it's just so good. Ignore my phone. Turn It Up, really upbeat song, really great for doing it for a night out, and with the same artist, Ja Rule, in there. He sound really great. I might do an artist review on him, I don't know. Let me know on the comments down below if you would like that. Freedom, great song, really uplifting, very strong, positive song, and I really enjoyed that. Now we get to Declaration. I remember this song when being released when I was at school, when I just finished year 7, and this album, I was in year 8 when this was released, and I loved it. I really did love it. I remember seeing it being promoted on iTunes many years ago, but never get chance to get my round buying the album. I don't know why. I think I got into my rock phase then, and I just like, no, I was not back into R&B since then. I was into Beyonce a lot, So I think there was a competition between Ashanti and Beyonce. I don't know. And Beyonce rules. She rules. Sorry, Ashanti. I still like you. I still like you. The Way That I Love You was a great song. I really loved the upbeat and the pure R&B music to hear. It just give that essence clear. Struggle is a good song. I really like the song, how it reflects on struggles and getting other people to understand about struggles and everything, and I really love that one. In These Streets, beautiful. Love the soul elements blending in with the lyrics, with the more and R&B merging together. And now when we get to Body on Me, I haven't even heard that song for a while, and I was like, oh my god, I haven't even heard that song for a while. And it had like Akon and Nelly, like two great R&B singers that I haven't even listened for ages, and I love it. I love them too. I love Akon and I love Nelly. I think they're great R&B performers, and it fits really well. And I love that vibe. It really gives that nostalgic feeling. Mother was a powerful song. It was beautiful. One of the best ones I actually heard from on that album. It gives out a dedication to a mum, and then a dedication to all the single mums out there. And I really like, even that was really great. Like Kate Bush did one about fathers as well, single dads with the child in his eyes, and then you hear Ashanti did one with all the mothers there, and I think it's a really great song in there. And then we get to Braveheart. The first 5 songs on that album, not the best, disappointing. For the vibe of Ashanti, it was like, this is early 2000s, and then it dipped under, and when it gets to the 8th song, that was good. I was actually listening to it, and I was just like, ooh, yeesh, bit off the rails there. I just didn't enjoy those. I found some of the lyrics very boring, and it's just not my thing. There's some good couple of songs I like in there, like Scars and Should Have Never. That was a really great uplifting song. And the music is different but not the same. I can understand that there's artists out there who likes to try different stuff. Some are good and some are bad. Braveheart, not the best. I can see the motivation, which is good. There's some good motivation in there. It's the music and some of the lyrics. I think it went off track a little bit. But I think when she went on tour, she only played those 2 songs. Scars is a really good one, and some good meaning. Like, if you listen to that song, if you receive a scar in your life, if someone hurts you or anything else, and you received a scar, a real big scar deep down in your soul, it would heal. And I think it gives out a real strong meaning about whoever hurts you and they're sorry about it. Forgiveness is the key, because it's the essence of healing. And I think that was a really good strong meaning in there, and I really liked that. But the rest of the songs, didn't really enjoy it. The 7 songs didn't appeal for me, but the last few songs on that album was just spectacular. I heard what she's like as a performer. She's just like a great performer, and I have heard her live, and she's absolutely brilliant. And I wouldn't mind to go see her live if she ever does a tour. If my sister would let me know this time now. If my sister let me know if Ashanti's touring again, I want to go see her, please. After listening all her discography albums, I would know all the lyrics. Like, if you see me going into concerts as well, it's just like, I would know all these songs after listening to all these artist reviews. I know this song, and it's just like, yeah, I would know all the songs already. And Ashanti, overall, as Ashanti as an artist, and we've all heard of views, I think she's great. I think she deserves a new album this time. Like, she hasn't done one for years. She has done a new single, and I haven't heard of that new single yet. But I only done like studio albums. I'm not really a fan of listening just to singles. Like, I know Paolo Nutini's doing his album, and Lizzo's had done her new album. But I want to wait till it's all fully released, like all their albums there. And that's what I'm like with Ashanti. I only like to listen to the studio albums and then review them. But I'm not really a big fuss of the singles. But I would give it a go, you know, who knows. But overall, brilliant collection of albums in there. I'm actually going to try and re-listen to some of them on there. Not a big fan of Braveheart. Not a big fan. Two songs there are great. The rest, not great. And thank you for watching. Make sure you follow me on Instagram on my bio post on YouTube. Give this video a thumbs up and a comment. And just let me know what albums you want me to review, or any artists you want me to do an artist review on. And I will try my best to do some. Because I like to hear what you guys want me to do. What artists you like me to listen to, what new album is released, and if you're a performer or in a band or anything else and you've released your EP, please comment down below and I will try and listen to you on Spotify if possible. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video of Musicology. Stay in tune. Bye.